Hey folks, rinimt here, and welcome back to Return to Ash. We revived with death last time. Go watch it if you haven't. Go watch that video first. And there's one more not bad ending to get. However, instead of starting from the beginning again, I'm gonna load this save I made at the start of Trial 2, just to kind of speed it up, because otherwise it takes like a while to get back there. So, and it's stuff we've already seen, so I don't see a point in going through all that again. So anyway, let's we are gonna play Death's game. Click the on switch, it can't hurt to try. And I should have pulled up the right one first. So this is partly just a cleanup video, getting this ending and the two bad ones. So there are 3 ways to get this particular ending. I'm gonna do the one where I'm gonna pull up a cheat sheet. That's also gonna get me another achievement. So, to normally play this game, you have to, you know, flip everything in the right order, but it's always in the same order. So, helpful people on Steam have made guides on the right order. So, let's go ahead and see if I can read the writing here. I may screw up a few times. I can't fully read. So we need to do this in the right order. Looks like here. You know what? We're gonna use the other one. I feel like the writing on it is just confusing me. Okay, I'm looking. Is it? It is. We want this 6. That is not the right 6. Okay, no, never mind. We're going back to the one with the writing on it. Because second I swapped, I screwed up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, the one I clicked was the 31st, not the 5th. I can read suits, I promise. I just can't find the number 5. Should be this one? Yes, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Looking for the jack. Looking for 10. Cannot read this. I see 11. Where's 10? No, for real. Where's the? Oh, it's right there. 10, 11. This is gonna take half the video, isn't it? Even with the cheat, I'm still. You know what? We're gonna go back to the other one that doesn't have the writing. I cannot understand the writing. Okay. King. That 12? I did it! Alright, ace. I cannot see the aces. Ace. Alright, 2 of hearts. 2 of hearts is gonna be here. And then next to the 10. 3 and 4. Then 5. Under the 2, 6. Oh, don't include that one, Rooney. That is a diamond. I want 6 and 7. 7's under the 10 here. 8 is under this 3. 9's under the 5. 10 It's back under the 8. And Jack. Between the 7, 8, 9. Jack. Queen. This is 2. King. Okay. Ace of Hearts. It's next to the 9. Okay. 2 of Clubs. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6 is above right here. 7. 8's under the Joker. 8. 9 is next to the 5. And the other side of the 5 is 10. Okay, and Jack is up here. Queen. Hard for me to tell. I guess I could make it bigger. Maybe I can see these ones a little bit easier. King. Ace. Okay, 2 of diamonds. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. 2. 3. It's so much easier to do with the mouse, by the way, compared to the controller. Because I can actually just move the mouse. 4. That's the wrong 5. 5 is up here. 6 is in that hole. 7's down here. 8 is in that hole. 9's just above. And 10. Jack. Queen. King. Ace. Joker! You win! Completion time 334 seconds. Question mark, question mark, question mark? Whoa. I've been so absorbed in the game, I hadn't noticed the scenery change around me. Scarlet and Celadon must have left a while ago. Well, whatever. Death's still here, so I speak up to share my accomplishment. Hey, I won! No way. Death grabs the Pain Boy on my hands to check the screen. What? No way. They pulled their mask up. We stared at each other in disbelief, albeit over different things. You did it! Even I haven't been able to clear this legitimately. There was a human under there after all. The sudden reveal makes me hesitate before responding. Really? It's just memorization. Yeah, but who actually takes the time to memorize all that? What a pain in the ass. They seem genuinely impressed. The huge grin on their face is definitely real. I had no idea that mask was hiding so much emotion behind it. I don't know. Guess I'm just stubborn? Yeah, no shit. God damn, you actually beat it. This means I won my trial. I can leave this place now, can't I? So, what happens next? Huh? I get to revive now, right? Oh, the trial. No one's ever won before. You're the first. Really? Meaning, no one has ever revived before me? That doesn't sound right. Death slips her mask back down over the face, then steps towards the door. Follow me. Just like that, their intimidating aura returned. I find myself obeying their orders before I can even think about it. There are 2 ways out of this place. Death speaks matter-of-factly, in a tone that makes me wonder if I had only imagined seeing their burst of emotion a moment ago. Through the front door, or through the elevator. The elevator. I worry they're about to force me to climb up the elevator shaft. I never even managed to climb the rope in gym class. The elevator's the only place I can't see inside, so I don't know how people do it, but I've never seen them go in and they don't come out, up or down. Doesn't matter. Up or down, like to heaven or hell? This conversation is only making me worry more. Death pulls up their mask again to look me in the eye. Once you're in there, I'm sure they'll figure it out. You're a true gamer, Ash. Okay. If I ever make it out of here myself, let's hang out again. GG. Mad respect. They give me a pat on the back, ushering me into the elevator alone. The doors close behind me. What do they mean if I ever make it out of here? Was Death trapped here, just like the rest of us? Stare at the doors for a moment. Is it really right for me to leave the others behind? Scarlet, Celadon. I almost think Celadon, certainly. Celadon, I didn't even get to say goodbye to them, but I can wake up now. I get to wake up as long as I can find the way out from here. Steel myself and turn away from the door. The elevator, for all intents and purposes, looks completely normal. Same as it was every other time I've stepped in here. But if Death is serious about people going in and not coming out, there must be some sort of secret to it. Try inspecting the walls. They're flat and smooth, no hidden panels as far as I can tell. Can't even get my fingers into the cracks to check if they even move at all. The floor is the same. It's a vague carpeted texture. I can't pull it up, and when I stomp my foot in various places, it all gives the same thud. No trapdoors. Ceiling then? I can't even reach it. I started using my IV stand to prod the ceiling panels. That's when I finally noticed. My IV bag is nearly empty. It's running out, like an hourglass. If I didn't have one, am I overthinking things? What happens if I can't find the way out before the bag empties? I passed the trial, so I should get to revive, right? Okay, don't panic. Panicking won't help you solve this tiny escape room puzzle. That's right, it's like an escape room. The next steps will be hidden in plain sight. If this place can shift in appearance, I must have overlooked something obvious. When I check the panel next to the door, my suspicions are confirmed. A button I've never seen before stares me right in the face. Is it a circle? Or a zero? Maybe the letter O? I'm not sure, but it feels like the way out. I have to press it. The elevator begins to move. It's rising. I'm going up. Up to heaven? Maybe the zero was a halo? I look back to the panel of buttons, but it's gone. As the elevator rises, I start to feel lighter. I can't tell if I feel anxious or calm. I feel nothing. It's the same muted feeling I get after taking my pain meds. My mind and body are quiet. Well, my mind is never that quiet, except when I focus on the game. That's part of why I like playing them, I guess. As my thoughts wander, I feel something brushing against my leg. When I look down, I'm no longer in the elevator, but a field of dandelions. They sway lightly at my feet. The feeling of rising hasn't left me. I'm still being taken somewhere. Heaven is supposed to look like a field of flowers, isn't it? Or maybe clouds? It feels like this is somehow both. I wish I could ask someone. Maybe Scarlet would know. The thought fills me with emotion and a sudden and indescribable yearning for a person who is still practically a stranger to me. I want friends. I want to chat with others. I want to have conversations that don't start with medication adjustments or my latest test results. It's been so long since I've had that. I thought there was nothing I could do about it from my hospital bed. If I asked to use the phone, they'd let me, right? I could have called my parents anytime, couldn't I? I can call them, and I'll tell them I managed to beat this impossibly difficult card game. That's stupid? Sounds impressive to me. If I tell them I'm lonely, will they come to visit me again? Maybe my doctor will agree to let me out of the hospital for a day, or just a few hours. Enough to go to the park, even if it's in a wheelchair. I'm stable enough for that, aren't I? And then maybe I can make a friend at the park. Play chess with an old man, or something. I don't even like chess. I don't want to go back to being alone.
softly like a dandelion. Put my faith in the wind, hoping I'll grow again. Another time, another place with new friends. Wake me when my afterlife begins.
Alright, so there's 3 ways to get that, but it should all be the same ending. I guess you might get slightly different for the other 2, but I'm just focusing on getting the ending. So we're gonna go for these bad endings. So, these I am going to skip through. Let me just make sure it's not gonna skip unseen text. Alright, cool. Let's start. So we'll leave the room. Where is everyone? Where is everyone? You just got here, didn't you? What am I supposed to say to that? No, I didn't just get here. I was admitted a full 7 years ago. You just got here, ma'am. This hospital, though. There were enough small differences I'd noticed. It was becoming easier to believe this might be a new place entirely. My bad memory doesn't explain the missing call button, after all. Or the fact that these halls are so lacking in detail. Guess she's right. Wherever this is, I did just get here. Where am I exactly? I thought I was still in St. Fellows. Is this a different hospital? She sighs, pausing to consider her words. Okay, and then we can... First I want to live... Alright. I would rather be alone. Wait a minute. Why am I going to go along with all this anyway? These people are too strange. I try to make my way down the opposite hallway, rounding the corner out of Scarlet and Celadon's sight. Hopefully I won't be followed. Enter the stairwell and take a moment to myself. This isn't the real world anymore, it's the afterlife. It has its own rules, clearly. The question is, can I actually trust any of the people here? If I had gone to meet death, would I be stuck doing some ridiculous trial like Celadon? Scarlet seemed confident that talking to death would help me get out of this place. But even if she was telling the truth, I don't know where I'd be sent to. Heaven? Hell? What if staying here is the best choice I've got? Not that I'm a big fan of this place to begin with. Can't believe I died. My voice echoes softly in the empty stairwell. This were a dream, I would have woken up by now, right? I can't sleep here. Will I ever dream again? Scarlet doesn't seem to be coming after me. I slump down against the wall and glance up the stairway. I could climb that, couldn't I? How long has it been since I climbed a set of stairs on my own? Lugging my IV up there would be a bit annoying, but I have the energy for it. I could do it. I stood up and approached the stairs. The IV stand is a little unwieldy, but not too much for my frail arms to lift. Begin my ascent. The elevator had taken us down to B2, which means there's only 2 flights of stairs separating me from the first floor. From there, I could walk out the front entrance. I couldn't see anything but bright white light from the windows. Was anything out there? Guess I'd have to see for myself. Make it up the first flight of stairs with no issue. B1. I look from the sign back to the stairs behind me. I did that. I pinched my cheek to make absolutely sure this isn't a dream. Oh, okay. Still able to feel pain. Good to know. Climb the next flight of stairs. Same as the first. My muscles are weak, but they're actually working. I haven't been able to move how I wanted to since I was a little kid. I bet I could climb all the way to the top floor if I tried. But I'd have to confirm that some other time. Finding out what was outside this hospital was a more pressing matter. I exit the stairwell to the sign that reads 1F. You would think I'd be used to the eerie atmosphere by now, but seeing the hospital lobby completely empty like this unsettles me. There's no sign of Scarlet here. The elevator is rising to the top floor, presumably with Celadon on it. I'm alone. Light floods in from the doors and windows. It really is just plain white out there, as if someone took an eraser to the outside world. I walk toward the entrance. I have the strength to walk anywhere on my own now. The sense of freedom that comes with that is intoxicating. But when the automatic doors open, I freeze in place. Endless white. I squint into the distance, but I can't make out anything out. There isn't a single shadow to give the environment shape. Taking a timid step into the void, there seems to be a floor beneath me, like walking on tempered glass. It holds even when I give it a little stomp. I try my luck and take a few more steps. Still solid ground. I look to the sky, then behind me, up at the strange hospital. If I had left this place, only to find nothing out there, would I be able to make my way back? It's not like I could leave a trail of breadcrumbs. My gaze returns to the blank horizon. Should I? I wouldn't if I were you. I turn back to see a figure in dark clothing standing in the entrance. I'm not sure what to say, so I just stare back in silence. The skull mask covers her face, and they're carrying a comically large scythe. This can't be. Are you the Grim Reaper? What's it look like? Yep, probably safe to assume this is Death, the same one Scarlet was talking about. You're gonna introduce yourself? Shouldn't you already know? If you're really Death, shouldn't you already know my name? Don't want to tell me, then forget it. They're turning away. That's not good. I still need information from them. Wait, I'll tell you. You tell me what this place is. Burning is definitely not my strong suit. Death shifts their weight, glaring at me from behind their mask. It's the Afterlife, dumbass. Right. I should probably stop trying to play it smart. I don't have the charisma for this. I'm Ashley. Just Ash is fine. Ash, sick name. I'm jealous. Can't tell if they're being sarcastic, but it makes me a little happy to hear it either way. Scarlet was taking me to meet you. Did she tell you to come find me? Nah. Then why? You snubbed the other two. I wanted to see what kind of person you were. Sounds like there's really only the four of us here then. Can I ask you another question? What's out there? Oblivion? The way they said it, I'm inclined to believe them. Does that mean I'll die if I leave this hospital? What happens if you die in the afterlife? Assuming that's even possible. Would I disappear peacefully into the ether? Or would I be lost, wandering the void for the rest of eternity? It's a disturbing thought. On the other hand, walking into the light could be my way out of here. That's what they tell people not to do, right? Don't go into the light! Maybe it's the way back. The other side of the veil, so to speak. Well, there's only one way to find out. This feels like a test, but I have no idea what the right answer is. Leave this place. I decided to take my chances out there. If I want to live, I should do the opposite of whatever test says, right? Grab my IV and pull along, stepping further into the void. Everyone who goes out there hasn't come back. I hesitate. Is that supposed to be a good or bad thing? Neither. Just final. So if you're leaving, you better be sure about it. Leave. Sorry, I'm the kind of person who has to see these things for themselves. Don't say I didn't warn you. I leave Death in the strange hospital behind. The ground is flat and even, making it easy to roll my IV stand along beside me. It's cumbersome having to take it with me, but I consider it like my lifeline at this point. A reminder of where I'm trying to get back to. I may not have had the greatest life, but that doesn't mean I can so easily embrace the afterlife. As long as you're still alive, things can change. There's still hope, even in a hopeless situation. Following the light must be the way out. I'm sure of it. Sure is peaceful. Wonder how long it goes on for. The only sounds to be heard are of rolling wheels and my footsteps. Even the air is completely still. A little eerie, but I don't let that deter me. The hospital is a speck on the horizon now. It's almost impossible to spot the vast white void. I really won't be able to make my way back there if I continue on, but I already decided on this. I keep walking, one foot in front of the other. How long have I been out here? Our perception of time is off. I can tell from the amount of fluid left in my IV that I've been going for longer than I thought. Look around and realize I don't know which direction the hospital is in anymore. The same blank white nothingness in all directions. I just have to keep walking. I think of my familiar hospital bed. Not the one I woke up in this morning. Was it this morning? Well, how long ago was that? How long have I been dead? This isn't real. There's no explanation for an endless white void like this. No one told me what I should do in this kind of situation. I want to see my parents again. It's been so long since they visited. Why aren't they out here looking for me? Will anyone look for me now that I'm gone? I realize I don't remember the last time I checked my IV. It's completely empty. I don't need it. I feel fine. Just have to keep walking. I pull the IV out. No use keeping it in there now. Blood drips from my arm and onto the pure white ground. Strangely enough, my first thought is how these drops could have worked as breadcrumbs. Huh. I would have run out of blood if I tried that. Leave the IV stand behind and continue on my way. This place is starting to get to me. I'm losing touch with my senses. All I can think of is how much I want to wake up in my hospital room. Isn't that pathetic? I always dreamed of being able to walk out of the hospital, and now I want nothing more than be back there. No, I'm here because I walked out of the hospital in the first place. Huh? Didn't I die? Nothing makes sense anymore. It hurts. I'm so lonely. Wait, it hurts? There's this burning sensation. Look down my arms. The skin is... Pieces of me are flaking off and dissolving into the light. What is this? What's happening to me? It hurts! Someone help! I don't want to die. I don't want to die alone like this. Oblivion. That's right, they warned me. But who? Who was it that said that? Where are the nurses? Where's anyone? It's too bright. I can't see. Someone help me! I'm so alone. Please. My cries didn't reach anyone. Without knowing what it meant, I walked straight into oblivion. I felt my body disintegrate into the ether, piece by piece. Now only a pile of ashes remained. Okay. So that was one bad ending. Should put a... that was the last achievement too, but we got a bad ending to get still. That's actually a lot more emotional than I thought it was gonna be. Anyways, we need... wanna live... I don't know why it's like putting me over there. Alright, we wanna follow Scarlet. Just go through all this. Pretty awful RNG. Tails. Okay, we're gonna leave. Just go talk to the... go to the entrance, I guess. Go to the morgue. Nah, too late. Oh. Apparently I need to come here anyway? We'll take it. We'll play the game. So we're going to retry. Just give a few shots here. If you think I remember where anything was, you're crazy. Okay, give up. Help persuade Celadon. So this is Scarlet being in there. So either persuade Celadon or apologize to Scarlet should work, but let's persuade Celadon. I think Scarlet's right. Celadon turns to me a little surprised but receptive. You might as well cut your losses. The sooner you call it quits on this one, the sooner you can tackle the next trial. The next trial? Celadon's voice is low and drained of life. My advice may have backfired. Scarlet? Celadon's eyes are glazed over, like he's staring in from another world. His tone scares me a little. You like helping people, right? Why don't you help me? Screw you! Let me out of here! I've been here for so long, and I've done all sorts of trials. 10,000 push-ups, running laps around the building, humiliating myself in front of other lost souls. So many that I can't remember them all, but I've screwed up every single time. And now, I finally got a trial where I don't have to do anything to win. Aren't you happy for me? Wouldn't you do anything to help a poor guy like me? Scarlet isn't saying anything. Is Celadon really okay with leaving her in there? I'll stay with you, Scarlet. I'll make sure you won't get too lonely. So just put up with it for a little while, for me. Celadon sits by the wall beneath the drawer he's keeping Scarlet locked in. Her time could run out while she's stuck in there. She'll never revive. Scarlet? I call out to her weakly. Ashley? Her voice is hollow and cold. It's hard to believe this is the same cheerful lady I met when I first woke up here. I don't know what to do. This isn't right. You're friends with Death, aren't you? I convince them. Celadon's a lost cause. I look around. I realize Death isn't here. They must have walked out at some point. Okay, Scarlet, I'll try. Can I really call someone who does this to people a friend? And would they really call out the trial if I asked? I'm the only one who can help Scarlet now. I have to do something. I leave the morgue and look around, searching for Death. I don't see them anywhere in the hall. Did they go upstairs? Maybe they're hiding, watching over us from somewhere. They told me before that they know where everyone is. I wonder if they have some kind of surveillance system they can view from their laptop? No, I'm thinking too literally. They can do magic. There's no limit on what they're capable of. Probably. Ugh, if they can turn invisible, I'll never be able to find them. Think, Ash, what can I do to stop this trial? Now I'll take the elevator to the lobby. Death doesn't seem to be lurking around the front entrance either. What should I do? Searching the entire building seems like a waste of time. They'd only laugh at me for doing that. I need to get their attention. That's what brought me to them in the first place. Although, I'm not sure attempting to walk out into oblivion again will do anything for me. Would they even care to stop me? Can't risk something like that. Is there anywhere else they wouldn't want me to go? Or maybe something they're keeping from me? The computer. This said they get internet here. They wouldn't let me use their laptop though. What about the computers here? I wonder what I find in the local files. I walk over to the reception desk and take a seat in front of the monitor. When I press the power button on the computer tower, nothing happens. Okay, troubleshooting time. I used to play on the family computer a lot before I got sick, and my dad taught me all sorts of technical stuff. Probably so I wouldn't need to bother him if I ever broke something or accidentally saw the virus. Back then, that was back before he got his promotion, when he wasn't on call 24/7. After that, being on the computer for too long gave me a headache. And then, I barely spent any time with my dad at all. I haven't thought about that in a long time. Didn't realize I kinda miss those days. This is the first time I've been able to sit in front of a computer in years. Am I getting distracted now? Scarlet's in trouble! Try booting in safe mode. There has to be some way to... Ah, it worked! Text appeared on the otherwise blank white screen. It isn't the system text I expected, but a welcome message. Welcome to the Afterlife. Please do not despair. At this time, your death is merely a social one. It is likely the world has not been kind to you. This space was created as a place of relaxation and recovery for lost souls. May it serve as respite until you are ready to move on. Beware the front exit, for it leads to oblivion. This is the path for those who continue to abandon society and commit to isolation. To return to your life, you need only enter the elevator. Carry the hopes to connect to others in your heart, and the exit will reveal itself to you. Without love, it cannot be seen. We are praying for your peaceful revival. This is... You weren't supposed to see that. Death's voice comes over the PA system. So, now you know the way out, huh? What are you gonna do, Ash? Stop Celadon's trial! I cry out, unsure if they'll hear me. The snickering response tells me they did. Man, almost thought you were cool, but you're just like everyone else, aren't you? They can hear me. Are they nearby? Or is it part of whatever surveillance system they have going on? There's no reason for this trial going on if we know the way out. We can all revive together. Come on, I thought you liked to hear. I would have let you play all the GDA you wanted. Carefully scan the lobby for signs of death. If I could just talk to them face to face. Instead you're pretending to care about these worthless strangers. It's pathetic. On the door to the stairwell is propped open. I pick up my IV stand and start running toward it. When I burst through the door, Death's footsteps echo just ahead of mine. They're running up the stairs. Not wanting to lose them, I follow as fast as I can manage. I'm surprised I can keep up this pace. I haven't run in years. Probably not since early middle school. Worthless strangers though, huh? I know I haven't really made an effort to get to know either of them, but Scarlet and Celadon, they're trapped in this place, just like me. Scarlet's even trapped in the worst place of all. It's not right. I'm the only one who can do anything about this. I thought if it was me, Death might listen, but will they? The stairs eventually come to an end and the door at the top opens. Blinding light spills into the stairwell as I run up the last of the steps. The roof is bright and empty, save for a single dark figure a few meters from where I stand. Death drifts lightly just above the ground. They aren't flying away. Does that mean we can talk after all? You caught me. What was that message on the computer? Is it really true about the elevator being the way out? Why don't you find out for yourself? Death gestures behind us. The elevator's there. Always go all the way to the roof? No, that doesn't matter. They just want to keep me from interfering with their trial. If I leave now, Scarlet and Celadon will be stuck here. So I'm not going. I can't leave yet. When I turn around, Death has dropped back down to my level. Shouldn't you have gone to them then? Tell them the truth. See if they believe you. Scarlet asked me to convince you. And I thought we were kind of becoming friends. I don't understand why you do these cruel things. Dumbass, I've never had a friend in my life. I'm Death. There isn't a single human who isn't afraid of me, who doesn't resent me. It's true that I'm afraid of dying, but you're just like a normal person. The only one here who I can relate to even. That's why you acting like this, it hurts. So you had the wrong idea about me. Get over it. What are these trials really about anyway? They're not necessary for anyone to revive. You really just enjoy torturing people. Yes, you moron. It's my job to give these assholes 0 chances of reviving. Taken aback by Death's words, if that's true, then if you really mean that, then that makes us enemies. Pick up my IV stand again. What are you doing? This is the only weapon I have. I'll hold it up, my hands shaking under its weight. You want to fight me? That's the funniest thing to come out of your mouth all day. A glint of metal passes in front of my face and I instinctively jump back. You have to stop the trial! Or Elsa. What? You're gonna whack me? You trying to play the hero like this? It pisses me off more than anything. They swing again and I try to block it this time. To my surprise, I'm able to hold my ground. How could you do that to Scarlet? Why do you treat everyone so horribly? Because I hate them? I get off on torturing them, just like you said. If you hate them so much, why not just let them go? Because I can never leave. Why should they get to? They swing again. This time their scythe hooks on the metal stand and it goes flying out of my hands over the side of the roof. And I'm tugged along with it. I hear the sound of Death's scythe throbbing as they run after me. Last thing I saw was the mix of horror and regret on their face as they reached the hand out to me. Their figure becoming smaller and smaller until No, it's... Oh, there's a flower here. Is that because 606 endings? Okay. Extra. So there's a developer commentary. Is it just... No, just that. Okay. Thank you. You can read all the developer commentary if you go buy the game yourself. Good game, though. GG. Is that everything? That is all clear. I'll just go to this one. Well, that does wrap up Return to Ash. With, you know, just grabbing the Go Alone ending real quick and the 2 bad endings. So, thank you for watching the video and the series. And thank you, Serenity Forge, so much for the code. Go get the game on Steam. If it comes to consoles, go get the game on consoles. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching, though. If you enjoyed the video and the series, consider tossing a like, comment, subscribe. Maybe click the bell for notifications. Also, be sure to check out the description below. Various links, social media, Discord. Come hang out. Get notifications there as well. And until next time, this is rinimt signing out. Bye!